Hi guys, we are so glad you're with us again today, and let me tell you who we are today, because Dean's not here because I am on a date with my friend Melissa back here, and you guys have seen her on a video. I'll link it up here for you. And let me turn. And Allison, and you guys have seen her on a video too. I'll link it up here. So today is my very first going to quilt with the ladies day. And I'm nervous as heck because I gotta tell you guys, I feel like a complete poser. I come in here, I get out my sewing machine because that's what they're doing. And I've never touched this sewing machine. I don't know how to thread it. I don't know what I'm doing, but these ladies are super sweet and they're gonna help me out, and we're gonna take you guys with us and we'll get something done today. Hopefully I'm gonna work on that quilt that you guys have been helping me with. So it's a big day and I'm like,
I love this fabric. It looks good.
so this one, you know, I did this on the featherweight.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've never used that one. But I decided I was gonna bring the featherweight, and I thought, no, I'm gonna have to at some point learn this machine.
So do you have like a 1/4-inch quilt foot on it?
I don't know.
Okay.
That just stuck to it. You put it down and it just clamped to it.
What you do is, see there's a little button back here?
Okay.
If you push that little button in,
Okay.
it'll release it. And then just use your presser foot lever,
Okay.
put it down, and it'll clap in there.
Okay.
And see, this is a 1/4-inch foot. So what you do when you're sewing, if you notice that fabric goes right there, that's like a
Oh.
1/4-inch.
Oh, that makes it so easy.
Yes.
I always wondered, like, okay.
Now,
Because
you
people
do
always
have-
talk about the 1/4-inch foot. I didn't
Yes.
know. Okay,
And then
cool.
you can just, where's your foot?
Where'd it go?
You have to hook up the foot pedal.
Yeah, that would help. That would help.
It always works better if you have,
Well,
I've never, okay. So I'm going to foot. And see, if you just leave that fabric right there,
inside it. Wow.
you're going to have a 1/4-inch seam.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
And you have a cutter, so it cuts your fabric.
So fancy.
Look at that.
I'm going to be such a pro on this machine
are.
by the end of the day. Hi, if you're new. Hi, if you're old. I mean, not old. But so what I did was I went ahead and laid them out. So this is what I have. And Melissa helped me put in on a 1/4-inch foot, which I've heard you guys talk about, but really had no idea what that was. But seeing it now, I can see that is very cool and going to be super helpful. So anyway, let me show you. I got it all laid out and going to start sewing them now. One thing that you guys told me was make sure you iron your seams or whatever. And I'm going to have Melissa explain that to me more, because I didn't do that at all. Like, I was asking you guys why I wasn't lining up correctly, right? Like here. And you said to iron your seams. So however that works, I'm going to figure it out and learn it today. And I'm going to iron my seams. So we're going to head to the machine and sew a row together, I think, and figure this out. I'm really hoping, am I too ambitious to say that I'm hoping that I'll have this done today?
You'll have it done.
Oh, she said I'll have it done. Let's go sew.
It's like this. You're going to open it up and then just stick the next one on like this. Sew it and then just keep going like that.
Okay, I think I get it. Well, I don't know. I'll try.
There are people, well, on the pre-cuts you can't wash.
Right.
And so, and I use a lot of pre-cuts. And then, now red is if I get red, I'll wash that. But
I have one that I showed Shalane, and it's snowmen, and I pre-washed the fabric with collar catchers, and I still have sunburned snowmen. So this one was washed, and this one was
oh my gosh, those fabrics.
yeah, I got these at the Tokyo Quilt Show. These for sure, but this one,
Oh, I'm
and
gonna cry.
yeah.
So a lot of money goes to that card. And so in 2019, when I went to Japan, I got my round trip ticket to Tokyo and back home for $51.13.
Yes, I've done that several times.
Yes.
Do you mind? I got my rotary cutter. Can I use your thing? Because I need to square this square up first before I'm choosing the thing.
It's bad.
How's it bad?
Look at it and see if it's too messed up. It looks janky. Is it too janky? That one was janky. I gotta take it out. Ooh, am I gonna rip my fabric? No. Alright, I'm gonna try to use the seam ripper without ripping my fabric. Because it's called a seam ripper, not a fabric ripper. Unless it's in my hands, then we're gonna change the name of it. Okay. Put it in. Because I did the first one, I had to rip one out, and I ripped the fabric, and then Melissa had to put some, what'd you put on it to fix it?
Fusible interfacing.
Fusible interfacing to fix the little hole that I made in it. So I'm gonna try again. I've decided just to sew so that I never in my life have to use a seam ripper. But I think maybe that's not possible.
Yeah.
I'm nervous though. Okay, so the little ball goes on top.
No, on the bottom.
Oh. And hold it. I feel it. Okay, that definitely feels different than the first time I did it. Ooh, that's kind of satisfying.
It's the little thing.
It's the little things, for sure.
So you got a date with Jack.
That's
Jack
right.
the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper. So we press the other seams to the left.
And these are pressed to the right.
Right. Then I'll finally learn what nesting is.
So now what you're going to do is when you put them together like this, you see the seam right there? Mm-hmm. They're going opposite directions, and you can kind of wiggle your fingers a little bit, and they nest together so that when you sew them, and then I always stick a pin in it. See?
Oh, I get it. Now I see it.
And you just kind of wiggle your fingers back and forth a little bit, and you can feel it catches.
Okay. Alright, so Melissa's helping me out here. What we've discovered, what she discovered for me, is that some of my seams aren't 1/4 inch seams, which I think some of you guys had mentioned that was probably a problem. So she is identifying a few of those before we put the last 2 pieces together so that we can match up all the seams, and it will be lovely. Be perfect. And she's a good teacher. She's been teaching me, and I've been doing, but
You're a great student.
thank you. But we're coming up on the time when we all have to call it quits, so we want to kind of make sure this part of it's finished before we quit for the day. Okay, so this is what I finished today with Melissa's help, which is a ton of help. But look, it's looking good, you guys. I just need to put on the 2 like border thingies and all the stuff and things. But I'm happy. I'm excited. It looks good. And she taught me the nesting thing, so it's good. All right, friends, so that was yesterday. We had so much fun. We got so much stuff done. Allison did a video of the same event on her channel. So go over to Jarhead and Ginger's Journey and check out the video she did of our same little quilting date. And I'll also link it in the description below so that you can see that. So a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Until then, this is GrassRoots Living, reminding you to get down to the grassroots of what makes you happy and live your love. We're thinking of you.
See you next time.
Peace out.
Peace out.